Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Monday, April the 3rd. Time is 8:39 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trade that I'm in right now, short 10 contracts, 50.73. A little later fill than I'd like, but it's based off of this print right here. Went in with some momentum. Started catching the pullback. Wanted to catch it as it came back up from there. So anyway, short 10 contracts here. Look to pull half off at 50.63. Stop sitting at 50.83 at the moment. And I'm going to go ahead and adjust that to 76 right now. Actually, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. 76. And that leaves a 3-tick stop at this point. So behind this cluster area, this cluster area right here, these two. All right, so we just been kind of channeling along right now. A lot of action as far as with the bulls here. They just pushed this joker up, but I think that is just yeah, well, still think we got some time on the short side because fundamentals aren't adding up with the technicals right now. So we shall see what happens. Just been kind of trickling overnight, it being Monday. So channel, we're up in the $50 range now. And I believe this is just probably a pullback. No, it did break through the 50, not the 50, 31.8. 31, what's it at? Is it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. It broke through the 38.2 fib line right here yesterday, or Friday rather. And I think we got the 50 fib line up next. But I believe we're probably going to pull back at this point, and we'll make a decision from there. So a lot of action. So bulls were definitely strong last week at that point. All right, guys, I'm gonna watch, and we'll see if we can get half off here. All right, be back shortly. All right, well, it's trying. It is trying. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop to break even though at 73. So we're at 7 ticks there. Yeah, let me see here. 7. Ooh, what is the flow doing? Okay. I think we might get close. All right, I'm gonna hang steady, see if we can get half off at 10 ticks. Be back shortly. Okay. I went ahead and pulled it off at 64 for 9 ticks. So it just sat there and did nothing. Just looked at me. So I did that quick blip down, but I was already out. All right. 5 contracts short, 50.73. Stop sitting at break even right now at 73. Next peel area is going to be 53. And that'll just be for 1 contract. So let me set that up there, 50.53. Right. And that is a limit. Alright, guys, I'll watch and be back shortly. Alright, stopped out there. So, good first trade. Half off break even. Alright, so let's watch for the next setup. And we'll wait for the big prints to come in and see if we can grab a trade. So, sitting on my hands at the moment. Alright, be back after a bit. Alright, guys, I went ahead and hopped this short at 76 right here. 10 contracts. Look to pull half off at 66. This is actually just a channel play, but just in case it actually breaks, I'm going to go ahead and ride it. So still not sure which way it wants to go yet. We got long wicks that's built up here for the past couple hours, and just watching this at the moment, just kind of gauging it, seeing where we want to go. That came close. That came close. Alright. Come on. Come on off. Alright, screw it. I'm going to take it off here. Okay. Oh, just came off. Alright, half off at 66. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop to break even at this point. Let's see here, 5 contracts there. All right, short 5 contracts, 50.76. Half came off at 66 and 66, and look like we're still just gonna sit in this channel for a bit. All right, I'll be back, Ken. We'll see where we're gonna end up at. I'll be back shortly. All right, so we got a slight divergence here, and there's a lot of volume sitting right here at 50.66 in this level, or this zone right here. So if we can push on through it, I am thinking probably right there around settlement. If we can push on through that, then we should have a good chance of shooting down from this point. So we'll see what happens here. So still 5 contracts short, 50.76. Stop sitting at break even right now. All right, be back shortly. Okay, a fairly decent breakdown. I'm gonna move my stop to 72. That's gonna lock in 4 ticks. At this point, still looking for a break or a close below settlement here. Oh, and if we can get that, I think we got a chance to start working around the value areas and lining up with the 50 moving average here. All right, be back shortly. Okay, guys, got one off at 56 right here. Actually, it was on this bar. And move my stop down to 70 now. That will lock in 6 ticks. So 4 contracts short, 50.76. Stop sitting at 50.70. I like this break. So right here we're testing the value area high, and it touched the 50 moving average at this point here. So now we're gonna watch and see what happens. I'll see if I can pull one off at 46 for 30 ticks, but just adjusting the stop for risk management right now. All right, be back shortly. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop down to 66. That's gonna lock in 10 ticks, and it's right above this channel area here. So kind of lines up with this cluster. So 67 is actually more ideal for stopping. Actually, that's what I'm going to move it to. 9 ticks locked in at this point, and we'll see if we can actually break through the 50 here and close below it. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, I had to step out. We had some greenhouse issues, and I had to go get those corrected. So let me get you caught up. I don't even know where I am at in this video, but I'm actually still in this trade. Half came off at 36 or 46 originally, so I'm guessing that was probably right here. Got another one off just a minute ago. 46 at 36, so I didn't adjust my stop. It's still sitting at 67. Okay, it's sitting up there. All right, so I'm 2 contracts short, 50.76. Stop sitting at 67 for 9 ticks. I'm gonna go ahead and move that now. So ideally, I will pull one off at 26. So let's see if I can get that adjusted. Let's see if it gets down there. Okay, yeah, right. And oh, just came off. Okay. What is that? 50 ticks. So, yeah, 50 ticks. Okay. 1 contract short, 50.76. Stop sitting at 67 still. Let me go ahead and move it to 56. No, 50.56. And that will lock in 20 ticks. 56. All right. And we'll just let this last one run at this point here. So, okay. All right, it's been a really decent morning. So while I was semi-watching it, working on this greenhouse business, yeah, technically I should have been stopped out of this trade because chances are I would have bought it on down in this area. But a little bit of luck as a trader never hurts sometimes either. So being in profit definitely helps to be flexible with this kind of stuff here. Okay, stop. Got some stuff going on here. 56. Okay. All right, guys. One contract short, 50.76. Stop sitting at 56 for 20 ticks. And ideally, I like to pull off the 100 tick area at 49.76. So I'm going to go ahead and set it, but look like we got a reversal sequence setting up here. And I will probably start looking to, I'm going to go ahead and tighten that right now. Let's see here. 20, 50, 40. 46 is going to be my stop. To lock in 30 ticks. A lot of pressure down with this one, the momentum. Alright, let's see where this lines up at. 50, 25, 15. That is right there on the 5 deviation line. 205, which is basically, it shoots on through the value area low over here. So ideally, and then we're reaching the oversold area also. So, okay. I think we're in good shape as far as that. So we will just tighten the stop, particularly if it gets on down to between the 5 deviation at 50.15 and the value area low at 50.08. So, and then this will be the only trade of the day. And we'll just run at that. Okay. See you guys in a bit. All right. Moving my stop on down to 36. That will lock in 40 ticks, I believe. All right, we're in the trigger area now. Let me see. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we're in the trigger area for a long position. And that, since I'm short, I'm just gonna scale on out and tighten my stop at this point here. So, excuse me. So short one contract 50.76. Stop sitting at 50.36 for 40 ticks locked in. And look to pull the last one off at 49.76. But I highly doubt it gets there, but it's been a good day so far anyway. All right, be back shortly. Okay, well, in the trigger area, you at least be half off, possibly break even right now, just depending. But actually, I like this. The bears are really, I mean, the yeah, sorry. The bears are still really defending this and making this a channel. And if that's the case, there's really a good chance this may leg on down again. It hadn't touched the value area low yet at 50.08, which is ideal because we've had this close below the point of control. So we shall actually see if that is the case. We got a big eye zone down here from this low of what is this, last week or last Friday? So what is that, 49.89, and I'm looking to pull off at 76, so it might get a little sketchy around there. I don't know if we can actually get there, but I'm liking how this is setting up right now as far as being in my short at 50.76, so we shall see. All right, guys, still just watching. Stop sitting at where's my stop? 37 right now. So we're just above this channel a little bit. And I'm not going to tighten from that because, you know, you get these spikes and everything in there. So we'll see what happens. All right, I'll be back shortly. Okay, still in this trade at one contract short, 50.76. So this channel, it's testing. It is really testing. The bears are still holding steady on keeping us from breaking up just yet. Reversal sequence is set though, so What I believe I'm looking at is a push up the 10 tick break even area, and I believe this is a pullback to the 5 deviation line at this point. So now, if you're in this long here, it's safe to have a a really tight stop, probably about 8 ticks or so, 8 or 9 ticks, and looking for a break above this 8 moving average right here. So we'll see what happens. So I'm still in a short 50.76 stop, sitting at 33 right now for, I don't know, 40 something ticks, and we'll just continue to risk management this one out at this point. All right, be back in a bit. All right, guys, so it looked like we did this push down and we're just channeling. So it's going to break probably after lunch, one way or the other, but I'm not going to watch it anymore. So I will be back later to give an update. I'm short one contract 50.76, stop sitting at 50.33. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So, and final take profit at 49.76 for 100 ticks. So we'll see what happens. But all right. I'll be back in probably, I don't know, when I get an alert on my phone to let you know where we're at in the market, or, well, what gets hit. So, I'm not going to adjust my take profit any, and I'm not going to adjust this stop anymore. You know, I take that back. Unless we start really pushing down again, then I'll tighten my stop. But I'll just observe this from my phone. So I'm going to go play in my garden. All right. I'll be back after a while. Okay, guys, got the signal sitting out in my garden. It happened back here, stopped out at 33 right here, and that is a wrap. So, good day today. I managed to pull 50 ticks out of the market on the contract, and nice scale out. Took what the market gave me, so that's all you can do. Nobody's bigger than the market, and I do mean nobody. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. All right, bye.